The trial of Pakistani-Canadian Tahabur Hussain Rana, who is accused with David Coleman Headley for the 2008 Mumbai terror attacks, has begun. The jury selection process took place today. Jurors will be questioned by the US District Court judge tomorrow, and after the jury is finalized this week, the opening arguments of the case would be presented by both the sides. Now, Times Now spoke to the defense attorneys in the case, and it seemed evident that not only would the trial begin next week, but the David Headley trial would also be crucial, as he will testify.
At the federal courthouse today, the Rana trial began with the jury selection process, as Judge Lynon Weber talked to the 100 potential jurors assembled in the ceremonial courtroom today, describing the reason why this potential jury was here. It seemed like some of them were notably surprised as to the heinous nature of the crime that Mr. Rana, the defendant, was indicted for. The jury selection process has begun, but the trial with its opening arguments will soon be underway, and it seems like many revelations are certainly going to happen, with Mr. Blegan, the lawyer, indicating that a lot of evidence was under seal.
This was the very beginning of jury selection. The potential jurors were given a questionnaire to fill out, and they're filling them out as we speak.
Extensive questionnaires are used in almost every trial of this nature now in the United States. Found it. It's the best way to pick a fair jury. They'll be spending the rest of the morning filling out a questionnaire, and then the judge will meet along with counsel with all the jurors beginning tomorrow morning, and meet with each of them individually to make sure that we pick a fair panel, which is the first step. And we're confident, if we judge only the evidence in this case, that there is only one verdict the jury will reach, and that's not guilty. In our view, it will begin on Monday. We're prepared to go forward. After a year and a half, Dr. Rana is prepared to go forward. We are ready to meet these allegations, and we're confident.
What is the likelihood of Mr. Headley being in court?
It's our understanding that he's going to testify. I don't know exactly when, but yes.
Next, the ISI and the Pakistan government have actually outright rejected this particular farce that is going on in the Chicago court. Fourth, David Headley, who's a prosecution witness, is actually himself a very suspect character. You don't know whether he belongs to CIA, whether he's working for CBI or RAW, or whether he's working for the ISI. I mean, his statements have changed over the last so many years that you've gotten hold of him. So I really wonder whether the CBI was actually ever given access to David Headley, or was it only through the American FBI reports that you were able to, garner some sort of a case of this. So I would certainly suggest, let's wait a while.
I'm sure there's going to be a lot more. We've probably only seen the tip of the iceberg. I expect over the next few weeks that there'll be a great deal more information about planning the attack, and particularly the ISI's role in it. The ISI, of course, says it enjoys the same sovereign immunity as Pakistan. We dispute that, and ultimately the judge may have to decide that question. We've also sued Pasha and Taj, the current and former directors, and they claim that they have immunity as well, not under the Foreign Sovereign Immunities Act, but under common law. We do not agree. We think they are not immune from suit.